Hello, friend. Welcome to our 15-minute body weight workout for your backside. I'm Katie Hunt, your ACSM personal trainer. Have a chair and a mat close by to do this workout. Let's begin by heating up the body with total body extensions. Begin with your feet flat, then send your seat back, arms drive down and behind you, and then sweep the arms up overhead and rise up onto your toes. This one might test your balance at the beginning of the workout. It's a great way to get your circulation going and get your heart and muscles ready for the workout. All right, next, let's sink ourselves down into a squat. This doesn't have to be your deepest squat, and then stand back up and reach those arms overhead. Do a couple of these. Maybe you stay in that low, deep squat a little bit longer. Depth on the squat is whatever works for you today, but concentrate on keeping your spine tall, pushing firm through your heels to stand back up, and feeling that length when the arms go overhead. All right, next up, meet me in a high plank, shoulders over your wrist, hands spread out. And then we are stepping the leg up to the outside of the hand. Now, if it doesn't quite work to get your leg up that high, just do whatever bend is possible and get your foot as close to your hand as possible. You could also work this exercise from your knees, from a tabletop position. Excellent. Rise back up to your feet. Our next move is going to be alternating side lunges. Right out of the gate here, I'm going to add an arm sweep overhead. It's a great hip mobility drill. I'm also adding in a little torso rotation. You could also continue just doing the side lunges. So here I'm going to alternate. So 2 side lunges with those arm sweeps. And then holding the side lunge, reaching across, finding a twist in the thoracic spine. Take your time on these. Remember, we're just warming up, so you want your effort to be light to moderate, and you're taking your time, allowing the heart rate to gradually rise, the muscles to gradually get warm. Not pushing into the edges of this stretch at all. Excellent. All right, we're going to get into our first exercise, alternating reverse lunges. We are going to do a total of 12 on each leg. So you can count your own or just keep working with me until I'm done. Keys to the alternating reverse lunge. Keep those shoulders over your hips. Core is strong. Option to make it more intense, you can bring your fingertips up behind your head and make sure every time you press back up to standing that you've got firm pressure in that front heel, pushing it into the ground. Continue to alternate sides. Your back knee does not have to go all the way to the ground. My aim for people that have the strength and flexibility is to get that back knee about an inch away from the ground, but you don't have to get there. Do what's best for you today. Okay, meet me on the ground in a forearm plank position. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to rock the hips, and notice my heels are coming down towards the ground. So we're rocking the hips. Right now I'm going to the left for 12 reps. Finding that hip swivel, keeping the neck neutral, keeping the shoulders over the elbows, and your feet are spread far enough apart where they can actually rock to the side. Feel free to rest in between sides. Take a nice deep breath. All right, then let's set back up in our forearm plank and rock the hips the other way. 12 total reps. This exercise is amazing for the sides of your waist, for your obliques. It's also great for building hip strength. Good. Make sure you continue to breathe. This is our third of 5 total exercises that we're going to do. Second of 5. All right. So get your chair close by. Make sure it's secure. Set the edge of your shoulder blades on the edge of your chair, feet about hip width, And keep your chin tucked slightly so the back of the neck can stay long. Weight is not in your arms. You're not using your arm strength. And then squeeze the hips up. Make sure you pause at the top of every rep. We're going to 12 on these as well. So notice my feet stay flat. Try to lift the hips evenly and really squeeze the glutes at the top of every single rep. I always like to imagine there's a board running behind from my tailbone to my middle back. So just reminding myself to move as one unit. Keep your ribs pulled down and together so they don't splay apart. That'll prevent you from overarching your back. Hip thrusts are my number one butt exercise. So they had to be in this workout. They are so good for that max glute recruitment, which I don't know about you, but I want. All right, smile. And we're going to prop ourselves up with straight arms on the bench this time, tricep dips. So I've got my legs bent here to start. Notice my shoulders are staying over my hips. And then I'm bending my arms, only going down to 90 degrees or wherever you can go, making sure there's no pain in your shoulder joint, that your head hasn't sunk deep into the shoulders. You want to keep your neck long, and you don't have to go any deeper than that 90-degree bend. Here's a more advanced version if you'd like to take that with those straight legs. All right, and our final exercise of the workout before we do our second set is a dirty dog. So you're gonna meet me in a tabletop position, nice and neutral again through your neck, shoulders over your wrists, leg stays bent, and you're squeezing through the hip to lift the knee to the side. Don't worry about height. What I want you to visualize is that I've set a bowl of your very favorite food, something that you could spill on your low back, and you're going to make sure that you don't lift your hips, that you don't lift your leg up so high that you spill that bowl of soup. We'll do 12 on each side. Just take your time on these. It's a great hip strengthener. Notice my knee that's on the ground. I'm trying to keep that one underneath my hip. Excellent. When you get to 12, hop back up on your feet. We're doing a second set. Second set is our final set, unless you decide to rewind this thing and do it again, which you are more than welcome to do. All right, so we're back at our reverse lunges. If you've got dumbbells at home and you want a little extra intensity, by all means, put a dumbbell in each hand. That would be great. Otherwise, counting to 24 total or 12 on each leg. Maintaining that beautiful posture, that level chin, active core, firm push into that front heel as you return to standing every single time. Excellent. When you're done, meet me in a forearm plank on the ground. We're doing our forearm plank hip drops to the side. Remember the key so that you can move freely is to keep your feet a little further apart, so there's room for that heel to drop down towards the ground. 12 all to one side. The rotation we want in every workout that we do. Rest in between sides. Take a deep breath. Feel that moment of relief for your body. Smile and enjoy it, and then dig in on the other side. Swiveling the hips to the side, squeezing yourself back into your starting position. Notice my hips are trying to creep up. I'm going to do my best to control it. We don't want the hips to rise or sag anytime we're in a plank. And when you've made it to 12, find your way back to your chair. Remember, the bottom edge of your shoulder blade is on the corner. You could use a couch for this. That's what I do when I'm at home and I don't have this lovely park bench to use. All right. Experiment on this one. You might find that by moving your heels a half an inch towards your butt or away from your butt is going to make all the difference in you feeling that those glute muscles activate, which is what we want. Think butt on this one. Think both butts, butt cheeks, both butts. Maybe you inhale down, exhale, push up, squeezing strong through that backside. Make these count, getting that mind-muscle connection. You're going all the way to 12 reps. You're loving it. You're breathing. You're strong, building that super strong backside of your body. It is everything. I don't know any athletes that don't have strong booties, and you're building yours. Excellent. All right, now let's talk about those triceps, the back half of the top of your arm. It's a place everybody seems to want to work. Okay, so our tricep dips. Remember, the key to this one is keeping the neck long, head lifted out of those shoulders. If the movement for your tricep dip is a small movement, work with that. Work with what you've got today. Keep those elbows and shoulders safe. Remember that advanced option if you need it. And we'll finish ourselves off with our second set of dirty dogs. Let your goal on this exercise to keep the upper body quiet and concentrate on squeezing the leg up. So we're not swinging it up or kicking it up, we're squeezing it up. $12 on each side. This is your final exercise. Stay with it. Stay focused on your muscles. Doing a beautiful job. Make your way to 12. Feel that strength building in your hips. So important for our bodies. Excellent, you made it. You can stay in a tabletop position. Perhaps take a couple of cat-cows to release your spine at the end of this workout. So rounding the back and then inhaling, lifting the chin, looking up, curling the back towards the sky again, letting the head and the tailbone drop, and then lifting the tailbone and the chin. Take a couple of those, move with your breath, calming our spine, calming our nervous system. Maybe you slide yourself back into a child's pose, let the arms lengthen out in front of you. Congratulate yourself on the workout that you just did. You gave your body a 15-minute gift to your strength, to your backside. Your butt, your back, your triceps are all going to be so happy that you did this workout. Option here to walk the hands off to the right side. That's going to stretch out the side of your waist, so stretching out the area that we worked on those forearm plank hip drops. Transition those arms to the left side and just settle in. Take at least one more deep breath. Smile. Be proud of that workout. I'm so glad you joined me. I can't wait to see you at our next workout. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll get notifications of new videos first thing. And I can't wait to see you next time. Thank you so much. Visit Funseeker Fitness if you want more free fitness goodies. Thank you.